We often think of hydration as something purely physical, preventing thirst, cooling the body, or helping during exercise. But science shows water and electrolytes play a profound role in how sharp, focused, and motivated your brain feels. Even slight dehydration can reduce alertness, impair memory, and elevate stress hormones. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium are not just salts, they're signals that help neurons fire, muscles contract, and energy levels stabilize. The balance of hydration and electrolytes determines whether your brain operates in a state of clarity or fog, resilience or fatigue. Morning decisions, creative tasks, and even emotional stability depend on this internal chemistry. When hydration is optimized, you unlock mental endurance, sharper focus, and the drive to take on challenges with energy and clarity. The human brain is composed of nearly 75% water, and even a slight drop in hydration levels can have a measurable effect on focus, memory, and overall mental clarity. When water availability decreases, the brain's cells shrink slightly, impairing their efficiency in signaling and processing information. This can manifest as slower reaction times, reduced attention span, and difficulty sustaining concentration on demanding tasks. Dehydration also increases cortisol, the stress hormone, which further disrupts our ability to stay calm and focused. Many people think dehydration is only relevant during physical activity, but studies show cognitive decline can begin with as little as a 2% loss in body water. This means that going about daily activities like working, studying, or creating without enough hydration places unnecessary strain on the nervous system. Ensuring consistent water intake throughout the day is not just about physical health, it is about keeping the brain's performance optimized for learning, problem solving, and creativity. Neurons, the cells responsible for carrying information in the brain and nervous system, rely heavily on the balance between sodium and potassium to generate and transmit electrical signals. Each thought, decision, and memory depends on this ionic exchange known as the sodium-potassium pump. When sodium enters a neuron, it triggers an electrical impulse, and potassium leaving the cell resets it for the next signal. If either mineral is out of balance, communication between neurons slows down or becomes disrupted, leading to brain fog, poor coordination, or mental fatigue. Sodium is often misrepresented as harmful, yet in the right amounts, it is essential for healthy neural firing. Potassium, on the other hand, stabilizes electrical activity and helps prevent overstimulation in the brain. Together, they form the electrical currency of cognition. Without these electrolytes in proper balance, no nootropic supplement or brain training technique can function optimally because the very foundation of brain signaling depends on their precise interaction. Energy in the brain and body is not solely determined by calories or sleep. Hydration plays a central role in sustaining it. Every biochemical reaction that produces energy molecules like ATP requires water as a medium. When hydration drops, enzyme efficiency decreases, and energy production slows down, which translates to mental sluggishness and physical fatigue. Even when nutrition is perfect, dehydration makes the brain feel as if it is running on low fuel, impairing both short bursts of focus and long periods of concentration. Research shows that dehydration raises heart rate and increases the perceived effort of tasks, meaning the same activity feels harder and more draining. By maintaining hydration, the body preserves oxygen delivery to the brain and muscles, stabilizing energy throughout the day. This is why people who drink enough water often describe clearer thinking and steadier energy, not just physical refreshment. Hydration, in essence, becomes the hidden factor that determines whether the brain sustains sharp performance or fades into distraction. Electrolytes like magnesium, calcium, and sodium do more than support fluid balance. They directly influence stress regulation and mood. Magnesium, in particular, plays a key role in calming neural activity by regulating excitatory signals in the brain, preventing overstimulation that leads to anxiety or restlessness. Sodium and calcium influence the release of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which govern motivation, reward, and overall emotional stability. When electrolyte levels are imbalanced, individuals may experience irritability, heightened stress responses, and poor emotional regulation, even if sleep and nutrition are adequate. Stress itself depletes electrolytes faster, creating a feedback loop where imbalance worsens mental strain. Hydration paired with proper electrolytes supports a calmer baseline state, allowing the nervous system to handle daily stressors more efficiently. This balance promotes resilience under pressure and stabilizes cognitive performance when emotions might otherwise disrupt clarity. By prioritizing electrolytes, one not only fuels the body, but also ensures the brain maintains equilibrium in moments that demand calm focus. Just drinking water throughout the day is not enough. The timing of hydration significantly affects cognitive performance. Hydrating first thing in the morning helps replenish the fluid lost during sleep and resets brain function for optimal alertness. Consistent intake during the day prevents dips in concentration, while overloading with water in a single sitting can dilute electrolytes and reduce efficiency. Before tasks requiring deep focus, such as studying, problem solving, or presenting, hydrating 20-30 minutes in advance ensures the brain has the fluid it needs for sustained neural firing. Electrolyte intake is also best aligned with times of higher demand, such as before mentally taxing work, after exercise, or in the evening when stress accumulates. Timing hydration with intention transforms it from a passive habit into a performance tool. It ensures that mental clarity is maintained when it matters most, providing a sharper edge during periods where lapses in focus can lead to mistakes or missed opportunities. Recognizing the signs of hydration and electrolyte imbalance is crucial for maintaining peak mental performance. Symptoms such as headaches, brain fog, dizziness, irritability, or difficulty focusing often signal insufficient water or disrupted electrolyte ratios. Many people misinterpret these signals as fatigue or stress, when in reality they stem from a preventable imbalance. A simple strategy is to begin the day with water and a small amount of electrolytes, especially sodium and potassium, to kickstart neural activity. Including water, rich foods like fruits and vegetables further supports hydration naturally. During prolonged work or in hot environments, replenishing electrolytes with balanced sources prevents cognitive dips. Avoiding excessive caffeine without adequate hydration is also key, since it can act as a diuretic and worsen imbalance. By paying attention to these early signs and applying consistent strategies, individuals can prevent declines in mental clarity and sustain sharper, more resilient brain function throughout the day.